Hey everybody, it's Lori. How are you doing? I am determined to get this video done, that it's going to work correctly, and I'm going to upload it, and it's not going to be a problem. You don't know how much work I've done trying to get it to this point, so I'm hoping everything's cool, and so I'm just doing a get ready with me today, and I'm just going to use the Revenge palette that I had done the Emily Thorne look with, and it's the NYX palette, and I'm going to do the Victoria Grayson look. But I'm going to do a full face tutorial for you today, and this is not the first time I've done this, or the second, or even the third. Yeah, it's been that much fun. Well, I'm just going to start out, and I'm just going to talk to you as I do this. I'm going to try out a new foundation. It's just new to me. It's the new Dream Liquid Mousse by Maybelline. So I thought I would give that a try and see how it goes. Like I said, I've never tried it before. So I'm just going to apply that to my face. I've already primed my face. So I have been, unfortunately, in a lot of pain. I need my gallbladder taken out. And for some reason, I've got my feet in the mud about calling a surgeon and getting it done. Even though I'm in pain, I don't really know why I'm doing that. It's really kind of ridiculous, I guess, when I think about it and say it out loud. But I guess I worry about money, and I don't know. I just worry. So I haven't done what I need to do, and my husband is, of course, telling me to do it and get it downloaded. So I need to do that. I'm just trying to make myself pick up that phone and make that phone call. And I'm just having a really hard time doing that. I don't really know why, but I am. So I keep taking I keep going to the thought that I can beat this somehow without having to go through surgery, which is another thing that's kind of silly, but I don't know. Wishful thinking. Doesn't always cure things, though, does it? Using the Maybelline eraser, magic eraser. It's called Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. So this is in the brightener shade. I just use it to brighten. My lighting is not really great, and I'm sorry about that. It was better on a couple of the other videos I tried to shoot, but now it is in the middle of the night, and so it's dark, and I'm in my ladies' room and just trying to film this for you so it can be done. I promised it to you yesterday, but I couldn't get it loaded. I'm so sorry. But, you know, things happen. So now I'm going to take a break from the face and do the eyebrows. I decided to go ahead and put my wig on just because it makes me feel better. Just automatically kind of makes me feel better about the way I look. So I just went ahead and put it on. Do makeup around it. Just like you do your real hair. So, my birthday is actually tomorrow, and I will be 51 years old. Boy, that went by fast. But everything's going, you know, I'm very happy with my kids and my grandkids. It's been really awesome with them. So if you see me looking kind of away from you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look in a mirror and look at the viewfinder at the same time. It's kind of difficult to do, but I'm just trying to do this. This foundation hasn't set. It's still a little sticky, so I'm giving it a little bit of time to set. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my eyes. A lot of people, like I have heard several people even say they hate this product, but I tell you, it's the Rimmel Exaggerate. I really, really like this primer. I just have extremely dry eyelids, and it just works for me really well. But like I have said before in a tutorial, if you have oily eyelids, you probably won't like it. But like I said, I have dry, and this just keeps them from being dry, so it helps me out a lot. Now, it doesn't cover veining or anything like that, but I'll use a pencil to cover that up. Wow, we're already 6 minutes in. I would not do good at the makeup challenge, would I? Fast makeup. I would be so nervous. It would be too hard for me. I think I could do it because I know I've thrown my makeup on before, but I just would be very nervous, especially on camera, trying to do that. And this is the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last. And I'm just using that as a base. And I really hate rub-on cream products on my eyes like that. So it doesn't really spread as good as I wish it would. So now we're going to go into the palette. And I've already done this so many times, I already know how to do it. Oh my goodness. But we're going to take a Sonia Kashuk brush, and it says to go into the lightest of the gray shades, which is called Charade, and put that on the inner corner of your eye. So that's what we're doing. Let's put that on the inner corners. The lighting is terrible, I apologize. But I'm determined that this is going to get done. Okay. And then it says to take the next shade that's just a little bit darker gray and put it all over the rest of the eye. That's what I'm doing here. And this is a pretty eye look, but it does take a lot of blending out. Okay. Now, it says to take the purple shade here. It's called Duplicity, and it's a purple, blackened purple. And they said to put that on the corner of your eye and move it into the crease. And this gets a little muddy looking to me, but we're going to blend it out. And it'll look more like a wash of color, because actually this, even though I see that I'm using darker colors, the look that she has in the lookbook is really kind of a natural light look. And I think that's funny because I've seen, well, I'll show you the look I'm talking about. See how natural it looks? She's wearing real light. It's not real dark. So I've seen them both on commercials and stuff, and both of them have had real extreme makeup on. And I think it's just funny that the lookbook for NYX has them very natural looking. So it's just funny to me. I don't know why, but it is. Well, they don't have a brow bone shade that they say to use, but I'm going to use Burlay by Wet n Wild, just my favorite for highlighting my brow bone. And then I'm just going to take the Burlay and I'm just going to wash this down here, blend, 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 and just soften everything up. Make sure nothing's harsh. And blend, blend, blend. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I've looked away from the camera too much. I hope I didn't. Like I say, it's very early in the morning, and I'm just winging it, I think. Talking too much, too. I do that when I'm tired. I've been up all night. I'm a night owl. I stay up all night. Then I sleep during the day, and then when my husband gets home, I'm ready to be with him. It's nice. So that's how I keep my energy up, is sleeping during the daytime, so when he gets home, we spend time together and I'm not dead. So, use my contour palette. And now I'm going into the NYX palette again. And it says to use Ritual, which is this, Illusion. And it's the middle shade here. And I'm just going to take the same brush that I did my contour with and, little break. Hold up. Should tap that off. Okay, saved. Now, whoops. Tap that off a little bit on my hand first. That's better. Oh, I had a clown face. Okay. So now it says to use the mauve lip colors in here. I've noticed that the pigmentation on the lip glosses are very, very, very light. It says to use this one. So I'm just going to dab my finger in it. Okay, there's no color hardly at all, so let's deepen it up a little bit. I'm going to go all the way into this red one, and it's called Envy. There we go. Much more color. Okay. Now that's all that's in this box for that. But of course, your eyes aren't done. You have to line them. It tells you to line your eyes. And so I'm going to, since I've got purple on the outside, I'm going to go ahead and line with purple. And this is in Royal Purple by Milani. And I'm not going to do my waterline just because my eyes have been really sensitive. But I am going to do upper and lower lash line. Okay. And I'm not much, let's see, I'm going to wing it out a little. I'm not much for wings, but I do wing it out a little bit. I mean, since I have hooded eyes, I think sometimes the wing kind of gets lost in the hood anyway, so. Okay. And just because I want to, I'm going to use my illuminator in Ritualistic. And this is by NYX. And I just got it. And I wanted to use it, so see how it goes. Okay. Now my last step, of course, is my mascara and my setting spray. So I'm going to use my Super Stay Thick Lash Mascara by CoverGirl. I'll just do a quick little lashes. I'm going to brush the hair. Put it behind my ears a little bit. And this is the finished look, guys. Now I'm going to try to upload this. And hopefully it won't take 12 hours, which it's telling me it was going to do earlier. So I hope you get to see this. I'm sorry about the lighting, as I said. I hope you can see what I've done. And I really like doing this for you guys, so I'm hoping it works out. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.